Good morning, friends. Welcome to Midweek Moment. This week we are finishing up the story of Esther. And so last week, as Tony and Ivy were in here, they were talking about this kind of cliffhanger in chapter 6 that they get left on. And that's exactly right. So far in this book, we have that the Jewish people are under attack. They're writing edicts that they're going to basically be extinguished soon. Esther feels trapped. She knows that something has to change, but she doesn't know if she's supposed to be the one who doing it. Mordecai's coming to her and telling her that she needs to. There's this character named Haman that is very obviously displayed as the evil one that is against the people of God. And here in chapter 7, 8, and 9 this week, we get the answer in about 20 verses that answers what the last 6 chapters have been building up to. All this turmoil, all of these problems, the people of God are in suspense and in danger. And then it all comes together. And we talked about this at the beginning of this series with Esther, that God's name is not specifically mentioned in the book of Esther. However, what you do see is a change, a switch that happens here for the people of God, for Esther, for the people that we're reading on, and everything switches. And what was once going to be the destruction of the people of Israel in this land became the same way that they were saved, that salvation came through. The very gallows that they were going to hang the Jews from and Mordecai from ends up being the ones that they used to hang Haman from. The law that was written that was going to allow the Jewish people to be overcome and to be killed was the same law that turned around and that they reformed, in that the Jews were now allowed to go out and attack the families that they knew were going to attack them, and therefore defend themselves on this day. And God just completely flips the script on everything that was happening in this in only the way God can. And it's wonderful to see how quickly this happens, and that out of what was clearly a dire situation, that God brings beauty out from it, and he has preservation and salvation through it. So Esther's a wonderful book. There's such a buildup and kind of not depression, but just like you feel the weightiness of what these people are getting ready to go through all the way up till chapter 6. And then in 7, 8, and 9, just bam, bam, bam. Everything that the enemy was doing was undone. The Jewish people are saved. And they're delivered. So I hope that you guys enjoyed our study through this book of Esther. Next month, as Tony's doing the Summer in the Psalm series for preaching, we just decided that we were going to do some Psalm reading through our summer as well. So next month, we're going to be just kind of diving into a bunch of the different Psalms, just kind of be getting an attitude and a feel of the psalmist and what their heart is towards God and the different types of ways that they cry out towards God during these psalms. So I'm looking forward to next month. Thank you for joining us through this book of Esther, and have a good week. We'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.